Deft, thank you so much for the games. Code. It is a code. Okie dokie. Let's do it. 2042. Yep, go pet the chickens and lizards and dogs. Who, what, where. Mods being absolute MVPs as usual, always. They're always on that shit. Never have to worry about them. Movement is also very human in that. Yeah, true. I love sliding across the ground at Mach Jesus to go and fight people. That is very realistic. I love it. Okay, Battlefield, please. It is not starting up for some reason. But it's also showing that it's trying. It's trying its very best. Oh, we've also almost hit 1,000 hours in Battlefield 2042. We are at 951. So confused about the disruption assist 2042 challenges or what disruption even is in there. So when you throw like EMP grenades and stuff, I think that counts as disruption. I believe might also be like concussion grenades and flashes and stuff like that. And someone else kills the person that you flashed. I think. I want to say. Does my mic sound all right today, guys? I had a little bit of issues with it this morning with, I believe the gain was turned up pretty heavily off of my interface and I didn't realize. So when I'd open up OBS, it was constantly picking up like my air conditioner and stuff. Like it had absolutely no noise cancellation whatsoever. So sounds good? Good. Glad to hear. 9:51, 49 more hours. Doubt what? We're not going to get any more than that? Probably not. Not by the time that Battlefield 6 is going to come around. We're probably going to get up to like 970 or something along those lines, and then just for 980 just before. Action Jackson. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Doesn't sound too hard. No, it's all right. You still have to get your teammates to kill people, which is definitely an issue in every single FPS game, but alrighty. I think the queue is open if anyone wants to join for Battlefield 2042. Thanks, and Sammy? Who's Sammy? But no problem. I hope you enjoy your time here. I have to wait for my wood-burning computer to work and open the game. You had to load in the coals for it to burn. Oh, your cat, Sammy. What color is Sammy? Let me guess. Tortoiseshell. Maybe? Am I right? I think tortoiseshells are kind of a little bit more rare of a coat pattern, huh? Just shoot them a few times and let someone else finish them off at that point? Yeah, that assumes that your teammates have killing intentions in their hearts, which never seems to be the way. It seems to be all pacifism. He's gray. Aw, gray tabby. I have a gray tabby. Just gray with yellow eyes. Oh, just flat gray. So like a little bit more of like a Russian blue sort of situation. That's really pretty. I love gray cats. I think they're gorgeous. When I was little, I had this cats game on, I think it was the DS or something. No, I think it was a little bit earlier than that. I don't know. It was an old game. But I used to be obsessed with the Russian blues. I did not know they existed. I did not know you could have like a blue cat, but I've been obsessed with them ever since, and they are exceedingly rare, as it turns out. I'm gonna head out and read. Good night. What are you reading, Leth? Wasn't sure what it was called in English. Yeah, Russian blues are absolutely gorgeous. Did you buy him from like a breeder? Or you found him at like a shelter or something? Or picked him up off the street and got adopted by him? Them? I don't know. Is Sammy a boy or a girl? Most of my teammates are blind and run right past them even when I mark them all the time. It is very unfortunate. Okay, Felipe, are you joining? What, a lichen? What? Killing. We're mad again. Fine. Let's both be mad. I'm sorry. Where are you from? I am from South Louisiana. I'm from the United States. Gifted one friend a Russian blue. If you want to see pictures, yes, absolutely. Was that one of those stray cats that you had? Right now, reading Sholomance trilogy that starts with Deadly Education. That sounds interesting. Well, have fun. Have a good read. Bought them from a breeder. I know, but we own a shelter dog, so that compensates. I mean, I have mixed feelings about all of it. I really want to always get from shelters and off the streets and everything, but I do understand that some people this animal is going to be an animal that you have for years and years and years. So if you want a very specific kind, can I really blame you for going for exactly what you want? You're not going to find a Russian blue in a shelter. It's Russian blue, not a stray. Gotcha. So you got them directly from the breeder. There's some dogs that you can get that are purebred from like the shelters and everything, but it's not the same with cats. And some people just really, really want that kind of cat, which free person. I always say that shelter is definitely best though. If you're not like completely obsessed with one. She talks so much and taught me how to communicate with animals in a way that, oh, my cousin and her husband lived for me for a while and left her cat Ashes with me. When she got pregnant, she didn't want the cat poop to cause brain damage in her fetus. All she had to do was not scoop the litter box. She was a Russian blue, and she was the first cat I really ever came across and spent time with. She talked so much and taught me how to communicate with animals in a way that I understood. That's really sweet. So did y'all become like best friends and everything? That's really nice. You can start. Felipe is going to join in the next game. Sounds good. Okie dokie, let's get into this then. We're going to do some conquest probably. Just bog standard conquest. Better for you to search for games without Felipe because you end up in... Fair enough. That is true. So right, but as you said, sometimes it isn't easy. Our dog is pretty hard to handle, to be honest. The cat is so relaxed. Cat just lives and enjoys life. The dog is always stressed. Yeah, there are different temperaments that come out of the shelter. If you get an animal as like a really, really small kitten, you're probably not going to have the same issues than if you get like an adult cat, but I don't know. It's all very individual. Dad argued with me that a male calico doesn't exist until the one that lives here came up to him Labor Day weekend and he came out here. They do exist. They're just a little bit more of anomalies than having female calico cats, and it's always because of the coat pattern being linked to the thank you, the thing linked to one of the sex genes. So I think that would be X. So you'd be more likely to get a calico if you have double X, as in you are a female. But it still does happen. It does happen with males as well. I should not have this, but it is redacted. Woo! But they are pretty rare, so he's not completely wrong, but they do exist. Please die, thank you. I need to get my aim on for the shotgun. Or I just need to switch the shotgun out so I can actually get used to this game a little bit before I start feeling skill dipped. Let's see, should we do AM40? I don't know. What challenges do we have today? Let's see. Damage inflicted with assault rifles. So we just need assault rifles. We can do the AM40 for that, for sure. Oh, and Felipe joined. Perfect. I forget that you could do that in this game. Redacted, indeed. I was never a cat person, but now every cat I come across is my best friend. Every animal, really. It only takes one. I feel like people who don't like cats never really gave cats a fair chance. They just let the cat propaganda rage wars on their minds, but they are absolutely lovely animals. They are very individualistic, though. So I think that's a lot of the problems that people have with them. Because they don't like everyone, and they're not going to like everyone. You are not going to force them to like everyone. Hello there, Demi. Ahoy! How's it going? How are you doing? At least where we are, most shelter dogs can't live with other animals or kids, so we've gotten all our pets from breeders. Yeah, and it's definitely country specific, isn't it? So if your country has some sort of infrastructure behind not allowing cats and dogs to breed like crazy all over the streets, it is a little bit more acceptable to get them from a breeder, because you're not there's not as much of a rush to get animals out of shelters because all the shelters around here are like kill shelters, and it might be a little bit likely if you end up getting a like a pet from a breeder, you are not getting a cat that was probably about to be killed. Or at least another cat that will free up space for the cat that's about to be killed. To wait for you to enter a server, I'll enter right away because otherwise I'll pull you into the third world. Yeah, it'll be fine. Thank you for doing that. I'm fucking mad. The cat distribution system finally found me, but I was with my ex at the time and we already had a cat. Oh, that really sucks. I would have gotten him anyway, honestly. Personally, I would do it anyway. Have you heard of the animal sanctuary in Texas that lets you play with otters and capybaras? I think that there's also a zoo in Miami that allows you to play with otters, or at least according to the chick at the Houston Zoo that I talked to. They'd gotten an otter named Ravioli that was super duper friendly. He had been taken care of by the Miami Zoo, and they had the like petting places. They were interactable animals out there. Now, the Houston Zoo didn't have the same situation going on, but he still very, very much loved human affection and human attention, so he'll go and like beg for it, and he loves the zookeepers as well. I got to talk with his specific zookeeper, and she freaking loved him. Brother got his cat from a friend who found a kitten clinging to the front grille of a moving car and flagged it down to save it. Cat distribution system worked out for him. I actually have a fairly similar story in that I got affected by the cat distribution system. In 2016, there was a huge flood around here. It flooded every city, it flooded every road. It was pretty damn bad. We got rained on for like a week straight with no stopping. So it was fucking flooded. And I was living out there in the country. There was a bunch of farmland around me. And if you've lived anywhere around the country, you know that there's often a lot of animals that are dropped off there. So the people don't want them. They don't care about them. They're shitty people. So they go out to what they consider would be the wild, which is just back roads and a country place. And they will drop their dogs or their cats off. And sometimes they have medical issues. Sometimes they just don't want them. Sometimes they're a little bit older. But I was outside after the flood had kind of stopped. The water was still high. It was still up to the levees and everything. But, oh God, he's laying down. I went outside. I smoked cigarettes at the time, so I went outside to smoke, and I heard a cat meowing. So I went back inside to check, make sure it wasn't one of my cats going absolutely buck wild about something, and it wasn't. I looked around and I spotted like a little black dot on the levee, just kind of popping back and forth, and then I realized that that dot had a little bit of a curve, and it was a tail. So Apollo story? No, Chloe story, actually. I looked over, and there was just this tiny, tiny little kitten, little pitch black kitten, medium fur-ish. She was beautiful. I was like, okay, I'm going to save that animal. So there was a ditch and there was a flooded road in front of me, a ditch, and then she was on top of the levee. And I trudged through water that was like up to my rib cage to go over and get her. And I lifted her up, handed her over to my ex, my boyfriend at the time, and he got scratched all the fuck up. I didn't, luckily, but he brought her back in, and that was Chloe. I had Chloe until me and my ex broke up, and he took her, which is fine. She was completely attached to him. I'm the one that saved her, but she was completely attached to him. So I would never separate them. That would be horrible. But yeah, he has her. She is healthy and happy, I think. Wanted to keep it because it was so fucking friendly, but she said no. That would have drove me crazy. They also have like tigers and lions too, but you can't pet them even though they're friendly. I would hope you wouldn't be able to pet them. We got one of our cats from the killing shelter. She's absolutely terrified of humans even after a year with us. Yeah, that is one of the risks, unfortunately, to getting a shelter animal. They have past, they likely did not have good past, and just like humans, that can kind of traumatize them. Ravioli is so lovely. He was so cute. What a name. I know, right? But I remember it. It's very memorable. It's not usual for pets to be dumped here at all. Two dogs were abandoned close to where we live, and the story made it to the local news. People were outraged. Oh my God, it's a daily occurrence around here. Living out in the country, I lived out in the country for most of my life, just in different places. When I was younger, we had multiple different animals that were our pets because they just dropped them off. And of course, occasionally when they just dropped them off, likely they would come over to our house. We would start feeding them, start loving them, start petting them. And then they had a medical issue that the previous owners probably knew about, but did not want to take care of. So they just dropped them off, and we were none the wiser. So there was a couple times that I looked outside my window to a dog belly up because people would just fucking throw them out there. It is very, very sad, very unfortunate. And it was even worse the next place that I lived out in the country because it was a little bit more remote. I lived off of a highway the first time, but the other one I lived out in farm fields. So they were like, this is the wilds. They can live out in the wilds. Let's just go drop a whole litter of kittens off there. It's someone else's problem now, and it is just bullshit. That's how it started with cats at work. Yep. That's a mature decision. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt a lot. I really didn't want to give up my sweet, lovely Chloe. Apollo's my baby. Chloe was his baby. So I really didn't want to, but she was such a friendly cat. Apollo's always been a sassy little shit, but I wouldn't trade her for the damn world. But Chloe was also always a really, really friendly cat. She would get along with absolutely every animal, every person that she encountered. She would body slam the fuck out of Apollo. So Apollo's a little shit. Apollo hates other animals. She doesn't like other cats. She doesn't like other dogs. She will hiss, swat, chase, whatever. She likes to bully, and she liked to bully other cats. So Chloe, since I got her when she was a wee little bean, she learned how to kind of shrug that off, and she learned how to fucking fight Apollo. So it actually went pretty well with Apollo and Chloe. But every once in a while, Apollo would start a fight. She would start picking and she would start fucking around, and then Chloe would get fed up with it, and then she would body slam Apollo. She would literally lift her up off her little kitty legs and would slam her on her back, and it was so funny. Usually the fight would start and then end with Apollo screaming, even though she started it. She wasn't being hurt at all. She just was really, really pissed about losing. She was really pissed about her being the one that's thrown around. Reminds me of Nala, except for the body slamming part. Yeah, I think the body slamming part was a little bit unique to Chloe. She would go ham. Is that a ugh? We need to get we need to get them off that. What the fuck? Huh? Okay. All right, fine. People like that makes me so angry. It was super sad to always see all the animals running around. We would see like a dog occasionally, a litter of cats, older cats, younger cats, everything. It didn't matter. People did not give a shit. People just dumped whatever animal they didn't want. I'm in. Perfect. Make a new squad for Felipe when you can. Yep. Thank you. New squad created. We are Inferno Squad. Stop it. Ooh, I hit him once. I was doing something. I was trying to have friends. Stop it. You wouldn't know what that felt like, would you? Do any of y'all have a really good story of how y'all got y'all animals? Because Apollo was a little bit more boring. Boring. Apollo was one of my aunts, well, my grandmother's. My grandmother had an outside cat, and the outside cat got pregnant because they didn't fix it. Boo, I know, boo. But she got pregnant. She had a litter of kittens, and my grandmother was giving them away, and I had actually claimed one of them. But my mom is not a person that would very readily be cool with something like that, with me getting an animal of my own or anything like that. So I claimed Apollo. And then when I had gone back the next time to my grandmother's house, my grandmother had told me that I couldn't have her because she was already like claimed. And I was like, what? I literally said I wanted her last time I came here. How the fuck have you given her away? And she didn't like give her to the person yet, but she had promised her off to somewhere. And I stirred up a whole fucking fuss. And my grandmother's was like, well, I just didn't think your mom was gonna allow you to have her. And I was like, I talked to my mom. My mom said it was okay. I want her. I want her now. So I got my little black tabby little kitty, and she has been the love of my life ever since. Apollo was one of her ants. Yep. One of them big ants, them bitey ants. No. Please cease your actions. Felipe, you're supposed to be my bodyguard, not the reverse. Oh, there you are. Well, that's fine. I was gonna revive you, sir. But you don't want it. You did not choose life. Had my front door open in my first house. Nala came up and wandered in. Didn't want to leave. Salem found in my old job at a storage area. She had gotten attacked by something in the fields behind the restaurant. I nursed her back to health and took her home. Aw, those are the sweetest stories. I mean, it sucks that they were hurt and everything, but the redemption story is worth it. Short story, my parents were against me having a dog. We had 2 parrots at that time. Interesting. One day I came home with a small 1-month-old husky with beautiful light blue eyes. 2 weeks after that, I asked them if they wanted to get rid of the dog. Their answer was, dog will stay, you can go. What? They're kicking. Do they still have the husky, or did the husky age out? Gotta make fun of your accent occasionally, even though I like it. Ants. Wait, do y'all pronounce it like aunts? My aunt? Because that's a little bit funky. It's definitely ant. Well, we call him, oh god, what do we call him around here? Shit. There's Knock and, no. Knock. Knock is uncle. I can't remember what the female version of that is. Of our, language. Yes, it's not aunt, it's aunt. Yeah, well, not around here, but yes, kind of. No, I don't know. We call, like, our godfather and godmother, parent and nanny. Those are typically the male and female godfather, godmother. There's a U in it. Aunt. Aunt. It's aunt. My aunt. Ooh. No, that's just a regional thing, I believe. A regional dialect bullshit. Tita. Tita. Oh, that's fucking Ranger. I thought it was a person. I thought I was about to slay him. Like a dragon. Ella wasn't hurt. The cat distribution center just hid me. Salem, though, yeah. Her nerves never really healed, so she stayed the size of a kitten for the rest of the time I had her. She had a good life while she was around, though. Yeah. I kind of had the same situation with one of my other cats. So, cat distribution system found me once again. I was sitting outside of my community college, and she came up to me. Everyone was like petting her and everything, but she came up to me, and I had a bag of chips, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this cat a bag of chips. The cat was skin and bones, by the way. Like, it would not have... I gave her a couple chips. But, ended up taking her home, putting her inside the house. Turns out she wasn't the best inside cat. She was very scared. So, this is funny and not funny. But Apollo, I mentioned, was a giant bully. And she was that her entire life. When I had gotten Maya, the other cat, that was all skin and bones and everything, she would pick on her. She would pick on her relentlessly. She would chase her around the house and everything. one time, she must have scared Maya quite a bit. Quite a bit. Because Maya developed a jet propulsion system in the form of her shitting all over my house, running from Apollo, scared. So we decided that then that Apollo and Maya probably weren't ever going to end up getting along enough for Maya to be comfortable. So we, since it was out in the middle of the country, we don't have like too many bobcats or coyotes or anything like that. So we had put her outside. And there was nothing else we could do about it. She just, that in addition to a few other things, she just really didn't seem like she was going to do too well as an inside cat. And Apollo was there first. So I put her outside and she actually thrived a little bit then. She was not too bad. My energy levels crashed after eating. What? You need to take a siesta? I approve of that. Go to sleep. I use the same system when I'm frightened. It's an alpha move, in my opinion. I agree. I too shit my way to victory. I had a work cat named Citrus. He was a fat orange tabby that kind of looked like Garfield. To see if I can find some pics. Yeah. If any of you haven't posted your animal pics in fur babies or something, do it. Do it. Please. I want to see your animals. We've been talking about animals so much this stream, so I really, really would like to. Where? Huh? Ah! Stop it. Owie. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm not fine. I saw him. And I looked at him. And he looked at me. God damn it. I didn't think that was going to be quoted. Oh, Lord have mercy. 10 squats, 20 jumping jacks, and 1 push-up will solve that? Will it? Just go for a run. Go for a run out in the middle of the night. I just spawned. Hello? Did he get a fucking spidey sense that it was aimed in at his forehead? Streamer pulled the finger gun on us. Post them kitty pictures. Do it. Just a little bit threatening. Do you have any animals, Felipe? If not, then it's not threatening. It's only threatening to those who do. Because you gotta post them. You got to. But yeah, I've gotten absolutely no animal from a breeder, honestly. I've only gotten them from finding them on the streets, or I don't even think I've adopted any from the shelter. My sister did when I was younger for a present for my father, but that was not my cat, and her name was Tiger. Okay, ow. Posted citrus pics. I at first read that as citrus pork, and oh man, my brain just fizzled like a carbonated drink. Hello? No, you get up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Do it. Just do it. Yeah, and I had a dog named Hershey that I didn't find off the streets, but my stepfather had a dog before my mother had ended up marrying him. And the dog's name was Boudreaux. He lived out in the country. He was a big fucking Chesapeake Bay Retriever, one of them country dogs. He weighed a total of like 120, maybe 30 pounds, and was a monster of a dog. And there was a yellow lab that was a little bit down the road, and Boudreaux was not fixed, as it turns out. So Boudreaux got it in with the little yellow lab girl and had a litter of puppies, and I ended up getting one of the puppies from there. And his name was Hershey. He was a really, really big lab, basically. He was a mix between a Chesapeake Bay Retriever and a yellow lab. He turned into a chocolate lab with a wavy mohawk along his back. So Chesapeake Bay Retrievers, a lot of their coat is curled, or not curled, but really, really wavy and dense. His was only down his spine, so he had a stripe. It was all the same color, but you could see the notable texture difference in his fur, and it was super cool. But he was a big dog as well, came from big dog stock. I don't have a pet because I think my apartment is too small. Maybe I'll get a pincer, that dog that trembles all over the place and is pure hate. A German pinscher? Do they tremble a lot? I haven't known anyone with a German pinscher. I've always found them to be like really, really cool looking dogs, as well as Rottweilers. I used to want a Rottie and a Pinscher when I was younger. I could barely differentiate between the two dogs till I realized that they are more than just their coat color. But I'm gonna log off for now. Have a lovely stream, Queen, and chat. Bye, Em. Sleep well. Have a good one. Ooh. I am over having exotic pets, though. I don't want any more, like, sugar gliders or ferrets or anything like that. If I can't buy, like, a cat or dog food equivalent for an animal, I don't want it. I really wanted a snake my entire life. I wanted a big old constrictor or something, but... Yep, good night. Hope you're wrong about today. What? Wrong about what today? Oh, the premonition. I hope everything was alright. Put Bear away in a kennel when any of the girls come into heat. Motherfucker climbed 2 fences to get a midget when she was in heat. That's how I ended up with Mariachi. Oh, Lord have mercy. I used to have a dog named Bear as well, but he was a tiny Yorkshire Terrier. He wasn't quite bear-ish. I think it was just the coloring. Soldiers and helicopters come to attack us at the same time. Indeed, they do not care about our petty politeness of waiting until we can shoot them back so we can shoot. Or so we can have a fight. They don't care. They will shoot at us from the skybox in their little whirly birds. I really need to learn how to fly helicopters and stuff. I'm such dog shit at it on these games. Who the hell? Okay, alright, fine. Stop it. I can't be shot at by everyone on this fucking map, right? Thank you. Bear looked like a bear cub? That's really cute. What kind of dog was he? Is he? Is. Oh, hello there. I'm gonna check if people are at work. I'm listening. Okie dokie, sounds good. I sucked acid flying in Battlefield 6, so that's one of the first things I'm learning on release. I need to do it in Battlefield 6. I need to sit down and really learn how to pilot that shit, because it would be so good to actually be able to play part of the vehicle bullshit. I've gotten a lot better at tank gameplay and tank driving and whatnot, but not nearly to the level of people staying up at like 80 kills and 1 death. Never drive helis nor planes because I don't like driving in Battlefield. I don't blame you. It's a little bit squirrely. I'm not a fan of driving in any game though, and Arma can suck it big time. Arma, the vehicles are very, very squirrely. Why are you running? Oh, there's another person. Am I gonna... Yep. Oh, I hit him with it! I hit him in the back of the head with the fucking... Ooh. Good night. Where are you shooting me from? Hello? Hello? Maybe I was getting shot by the vehicles. We should be... Never mind. We're not fine. Now we're fine. A friend of mine is very, very good at driving tanks, though. Ooh. He's gonna have to come in and drive our tanks for us. One of our cats developed a tick that every time we scratch her lower back, she starts cleaning herself furiously. Sometimes their skin can be, like, extremely sensitive, and that can... Oh, no. Can lead to some sort of disorder in cats. It might have a small amount of that. It's not particularly harmful in, like, small amounts, but some can get really bad. It's the same thing that causes cats to, like, be aggressive towards their tail and everything. It is a hypersensitivity. But my cat one of my cats used to be like that. I think she was along the same lines. The easiest battlefield that you can learn how to fly is 2042. Yeah, them things whip around like motorcycles, basically, it seems. I had a Japanese fighting fish once named Bubbles that was so cool and low maintenance. I don't really want any more fish. I feel like taking care of the tank is a lot of work. You have to clean it so freaking often. Otherwise, you know, they die. I mean, fish aren't the most high maintenance. You don't have to, like, take them out to go to the bathroom or anything, but cleaning the tank is a whole thing. He's a model red-nosed mom and pure Staffordshire Terrier dad. Interesting. I can't imagine that mix. That's me with my legs. If the cord from my controller touches my legs, it makes me feel like I want to punch someone, which is another reason why I like winter. Long pajamas for the win. Indeed. I feel a little bit sensitive too sometimes. Fish are food, not friends. Oh, wait. I Fish can be a little bit stinky too, just like the whole situation with fish. Not a big fan of them. And you can't play with them, which is one of my main things. I want to be able to play with my animal or at least pet them or something, but the fish don't like you when you do that. Laying here almost falling asleep from exhaustion. My heart rate is 100. That's probably not good. I put Bear in Discord. I was hanging out with him when you asked for pics. Hell yeah. Let's go. Aw, Citrus the cafe cat. So cute. Aw, deft. And the little kitty. Oh, little sweeties. Oh, you beautiful pups. I love them. I love them so much. Citrus is cute AF. Yeah, she is. He is. Probably he, because it's an orange cat. Only if it doesn't have a filter. At that point, you have to clean/change the filter. I mean, it still gets a little bit fucked up anyway, even with the filters. And cleaning the filters as well. Just had Bear fixes last week because Ginya has become of age and he is already aged, and she did come from a breeder. She had papers, but I don't care about any of that. Fair enough. Yeah, I never did. I had an opportunity to breed that one, but I ended up getting her fixed. She was already getting to the age where if you leave them for too much longer than that, they can start having a higher chance for like uterine cancer and mammary cancer and all that very, very depressing stuff. So there is that. So you can find the Spaz Orange. That was my work friend. Hell yeah, let's go. I would love that. You have to kick me from the group, and I did. Goodbye, Felipe. We'll miss you. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go take a quick, another little pee break because I am a toddler. So I will be right back. Hello there. I was muted at first. It's okay. We'll survive. Anyway, let's get into another game, another conquest, I guess. I don't know what I want to end up playing with. I want to switch up guns, but I'm not sure what to. I guess it'll probably depend on what map we end up getting on. If it's redacted, I'm going full shotgun all the time. Fishy Cafe was still open. He was friendly despite being feral and made me think someone dropped him off. I'd buy cat food from the gas station across the lot to make sure he was healthy. Aw, good on you. Good on you. Oh, God, excuse me. Burp ASMR. I hope you'll like that. Only place we'd let him. Goodness gracious. I just chugged a bunch of water. Be careful. Just, bleh. I'm gonna grab some water. BRB. Okie dokie. Only place we let him in the inn was the manager's office. That was just because it was separate from the rest of the restaurant, so there wasn't a chance for contamination. He'd just sit in his chair, lay down, and sleep while we watched movies and played games when it was slow. He'd go back out when we had orders and just chill and wait for us to come back. That's so sweet. When I worked at like the towing place, I don't think we had any animals around, unfortunately. That is like prime stray animal area though. So I'm a little bit depressed that we didn't end up with a bunch of them. A bunch of cats or dogs or something. They had a dog outside, but the dog was really dirty. And I didn't like being around the dog. It's also a guard dog, which is a little bit scary. A lot of tow companies have like a vicious dog in the back. That one wasn't vicious, but... Oh, yay. The exact opposite of redacted. It is Hourglass. I hope y'all are ready for this to go on for fucking ever. Me running around the map. Actually, Felipe's not in here yet, right? I don't want to play I don't want to play... what is it? Is it Hourglass? I think it's Hourglass. I completely forgot the name of the map that I hate so much, though. Let's see. Let's get started. I don't know if y'all could hear that. I hope y'all could hear that. Otherwise, I just look crazy. Did you find the picture of the cats? The work friend? Aw, little baby Orange. Oh, he's so cute. My grandmother... So, I picked Apollo out of my grandmother's litter because she was like really, really dark fur, and I had never seen like a black tabby before. She ended up lighting up quite a bit, and now she's just gray and a little bit of orange and stuff here and there, but Hourglass and Kaleidoscope can suck it. Stadium too. Man, if they didn't have Stadium in the Close Combat Conquest, I would play that all the time. Yeah, but I have no interest whatsoever in playing Stadium ever again. None that small of a map. It's way, way too small. Way too spawn campy as well. I miss a subway map. I really wish they just had Metro. I really hope they bring something along those lines back to Battlefield 6. Maybe not an exact copy, but I would love some sort of like close combat infantry setup that is like really clearly defined front line. So not like the Brooklyn map, the bridge map or whatever. That's way too small, but it's way too small and everyone's everywhere. So the reason why I didn't like that small of a map is because you can't like be anywhere without there being someone behind you. There's no safe place, and I don't really like that. I like to be able to have an idea of the flow of the battle, but everyone's everywhere on that map. The spawns are everywhere. It's not all that great. But stuff like Metro and everything, you could typically understand that they're probably coming from here, here, here. They're probably not behind you as long as you have a good front line. There may be one or two that end up jumping behind, maybe getting you real fast, but it's not that much of a problem. It's not constantly getting shot in the ass as soon as you turn around. It's just I was taking care of some dogs for friends who were traveling, and one of them was actually a crazy pit bull. Well, I got a crazy pit bull. She's back there. You see her being all crazy and shit? My poor little land hippo. I'd sent a video in Fur Babies of what she does after my stream. She goes and begs to go outside, but jumping around and acting real cute. She's mental. She's absolutely mental. Absolutely. 100%. She's crazy. She was dragging her ass on my rug the other day. That is peak crazy. Did not enjoy that. Not my favorite. I want to put on my thermal again. Actually, I'm going to switch my gun. Do we know the doggo is not a stuffed animal? Because there's a video proof of it in Fur Babies. I posted it after last stream after she refused to move when I talked to her. And everyone thought she was dead. Dead, my poor baby. Maybe we go with the PP-29. I'm pretty sure we got that assault rifle kill amount. Yeah, we need disruption of assist now. So we need to start throwing those concussion or EMP grenades. Hello there, Bloody. How are we doing? I hope you are doing lovely. Call it playing my favorite game of all time. Have you been playing a lot of it here, Bloody? You mostly played Battlefield 2042, right? I don't know if I know of you playing any other game. Video that you posted on Friday. I know, she's so cute, isn't she? She's such a dear. Oh, that's not a... Okay, alright. Nice through the smoke. At one point, she, the dog, was playing with my sister and climbed onto her dining room table and knocked everything over. Oh, Lord. Don't lie, Koala. That wasn't Mia. That is Mia. She's actually not that inactive of a dog, usually. She's always following me around, or we go outside and she'll go and play around for a little bit. Please die. You are in the middle of a bunch of fucking friendlies, and they're not shooting you. I guess it's right that the EMP disrupts people because I just saw one thrown at me. I'm level 15 on the pass, really? Huh. So not playing it all that much. I respect that. I respect that completely. I don't know what I am on the pass. What am I? I am level 25, not too high. Or I'm level 24, actually. About to be 25. Howdy, partner. No wonder I'm crashing. I got 3.5 hours of sleep, and like 40 minutes of it was... Yeah, that'll do it. I need to get a watch that I can track my sleep with and everything. I think it would be a lot easier to track my issues. Owie. You are right here, aren't you? Yes, you are. Well, hello there. Please don't try to stab me. I'm sensitive. At least my played Battlefield game. Nah, barely 300 hours. Still got a bit less than a month to complete it. Ooh, I'm about to hit 1,000 hours in Battlefield 2042. I'm actually at like 950 today or something. 951 when we first started. Oh, you have too many friends. I don't appreciate it. I'm tier 43 on the pass. That's not bad at all. PP is probably the best gun I've ever used in an FPS game. We know it. Love the PP29. 1.2k hours. I'm catching up to you, Grove. I'm gonna grind 2042 until Battlefield 6. No, I'm not. I'm probably not. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. That shit is unstoppable. They're stopping me. Grove, help me. Good luck with that. Koala, the hero? No, not any of that. Not any of that whatsoever. Triple XP weekend for... You cannot be camping the fucking spawns like this, you little shits. I hate people so much in this fucking game. There's 2 people camping the spawn for C2. I'll join a bit later. Okie dokie. Sounds good. Triple HP XP weekend for 2042 starts next weekend. Perfect. So I don't have to play it even more. Good, good. I really want to be done with Battle Pass, but I'm nowhere near it. What is the top level in it? If I am level 25, how much more do I have to go? Does that disrupt? It may not. It did not. Unfortunate. Level 60? Okay. It could be a lot worse than that, I feel. Could be like a 100 level Battle Pass, and we could be in absolute denial about it. Triple HP weekend coming up, and indeed, there's 3 of you now. Oh no. Oh no. 3 times the dragon gifts. Beautiful. Just reached level 90 last night. Switched from the PP29 to the AKS 72 for Falcon, the M1 Grand for Pike to tier 1. Ooh, how does the M1 Grand feel in this? Is it one shot at like short to medium short distance? Level 60 on free pass, and I have more than 1,800 hours in this dog shit game. You are racking up the points. Hell yeah. Get him! No. Okay. They kill him right after. Reached level S400 a couple of days ago. What am I? I am a S259. Jesus Christ, I've played this game way too much. How dare they? Dude, I'm getting so pissed off at these people just camping the fucking spawn. Get a fucking hobby that does not include you sitting in one area in the game for 30 minutes. Please. Please get some skill. get a hobby. I would love for them to get a job, but I know that's asking for too much. So maybe they should just get a different hobby that does not include video games. The old clip, yeah. Fuck you! Please shoot him just once. Just a little tickle to his little nose, and he'll die. 60. I do not want to grind down any more of these battle pass tiers. I've never been one to do the challenges in this game. I know it gets you past the battle pass pretty quickly, but it's never been my favorite thing to do. I like to try different things, but I don't like to have to do different things. I want to try different things that I want. Stop it. I don't know what that is, actually. What is that? Is that a beacon? Oh, Jesus Christ. He got me with a repair tool. He got his one, or one of the ones that he needed. And one has a decent amount of range on it. I can hit someone from like 200 meters. It's probably easier. It is pretty easy. Probably farther when I get the long range scope. Probably. Man, I remember jumping into Battlefield 4 and having absolutely no guns, no equipment, no nothing. Everyone has the meta guns and stays in the goddamn vehicles 24/7. It was hell until I actually got some levels in Battlefield 4, but it used to be like that. It used to not just let you have everything. I already know I'm gonna struggle with that fucking mission, definitely, but we might end up being able to do some like redacted or something for it, so it's so close range they can't do anything before you've already burned a hole in their neck. It's a shame because the other challenges are actually fine. Yeah, that one's gonna be a little bit of a problem to do. Is it at least like the bonus one or something? It's not one like one of the base ones? I hope not. This doesn't go anywhere. Turns out I have the same thermal that you have in your SKS, but on my SVD, and I fucking love it. Oh, hell yeah. I like it. I love that flare so much. Is that the Rorsch? No. That is not. Shoot me in the toes. Shoot me in the toes, will you? No, he'll shoot me in the head. God damn. Koala onesie, bloody. Do you really want me to do this right now? You're only gonna have like, an hour and a half for me to be in this. I usually suggest you redeem it at the start of stream so you can have more bang out of your koala onesie bucks. Maybe next stream? Okay, bloody. If you redeem it next stream early on, we will definitely do that. I don't have a problem with putting it on right now, so if you really want me to, I will. But I just want you to be able to get the most out of your channel points because it is a pretty expensive redemption. And I wouldn't want you to have to spend 80k for 2 hours. I'll hunt tanks and tell my squad to create a distraction for me so I can. And dude, there's no distraction that you can do. I've been having so many issues with getting after tanks and shit, but I've been so fucking hard-headed too. I will go in Battlefield 4 and end up at like, with like maybe 10 kills and like 25 deaths, but everyone that I kill was a person in a tank. And I felt vindicated. I will kill myself over and over and over again in Battlefield 4 to get your tank dead. Happy Mexico Independence Day. Happy Mexico Independence Day to you too. Die. Not you, bloody. Happy Mexico Day. I refunded him. Thank you, Grove. Prego. Oh, my prego. It's funny because I'm not even Mexican, but I like to say it for fun. Oh, Where are you from, bloody? Are you from Honduras or something? Am I confused with someone else, perhaps? I probably am. I don't know. It's been a while since we talk like that. Prego means you're welcome. Prego means pregante. Pregnant with child. Incubating. I don't know what other words to use for that. That don't sound absolutely horrible, but I think all of those did as well. Grove, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Bloody. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and no ads, Bloody. Yeah, get rigged. I'ma soak up all of these assists. Hell yeah, let's go. It means get pregnant. Be real, Grove. Be real. Be so fucking for real. Or you paint vehicles all game without shooting at a single enemy. You know what? And I still end up with more kills than a lot of people on my team. And that's sad. Because I've had the fucking painting tool in my hand the entire game. And yet the times that I dropped it to shoot at someone, it was more than someone who had tried their absolute hardest to. And that makes it a little bit sad. Oh, fuck. I thought I was hidden. Hello there, Tim. How's it going? Happy Monday. How are you doing on this fine-ish Monday? Fine enough. Have you been playing some 2042 by chance? Oh, you got the Apollo emotes. Perfect. I haven't posted a picture of Apollo here recently, have I? She's starting to show her age a little bit. My little baby girl. She got that little old kitty fur now. Not too bad though. She's not scrungly, but she is a little bit older looking. In English, you guys say it, you're welcome, no problem, don't mention it. On the other hand, in Italian, we have prego, figuranti, and non si dice. Non si dice? I've heard that before. Prego doesn't mean pregnant. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Got my butt kicked at work, and I have been on 2042 trying to finish the battle pass. Battlefield 6 can't arrive fast enough. It's not too much longer. I can't wait. Can't freaking wait. Hello there, Shinron. How's it going? Were you on Battlefield a little bit earlier? I think I saw your name, right? When did you switch? I switched at 2:30. So, about an hour ago-ish. Pronunciation ain't like that. Yes it is. Because I say it is. Sediche. No, I don't know. Me? Yeah. Yeah, you. Maybe not you. I thought I saw your name on 2042. Okay, you're just better. I apologize. I'm glad you're recognizing my greatness now. Thank you. It is long overdue that someone does. Blech. Blech. Hola. Yeah, did you get up to anything fun over the weekend, Tim? No, work's fucking with you, but this is the line to queue up with Koala for Battlefield 6. Where can I grab a number? You just have to be here then. Then absolutely we'll get some games in. That would be a lot of fun. I got him. Imposter. Me? You? No. No way. Not us. We don't need to be sent out the airlock. Teabag? Just a little bit of teabag. We gotta get them dozer teabags in at some point. And I think now is the best time. Oh, this is the best Battlefield player. She's good in Delta, but Delta is the worst game. I am not the best player in any of these. I'm actually dog shit and a half. So, maybe not all that good. I've been struggling with Delta Force here recently. I don't feel like I'm as good at Delta Force as I've ever been at 2042. I was getting really, really good at 2042 when we were playing it all the time. I could fuck up an entire lobby, be at the top of the scoreboard if I was not streaming. But when I was streaming, I have the attention of a goldfish. Finished the battle pass this morning and thank God. Yeah, thank goodness. I still have a little bit to go on it for sure. I think I'm at 25. So, not amazing. But good on you. Congratulations being done with this shit. Say we're from Delta Force virus? Look at me. I'm Italian. Tutti frutti pasta parmigiano? Parmigiano? I can't even fake Italian. God damn it. Pesto. Pesto. Pascale. Alright. Let's get this freaking point. Where are they? Where are you? Yoo-hoo! There you are. And your little friend, too. Where'd he go, though? Oh, up here. I see you. Please die. Thank you. Okay. Well. Also, hello there, Express. Welcome in. I'm 26 from hell and looks like 40-year-old devil who's doing crazy stuff with kid. What, Hamam? What do you say? Are you admitting to... You're not admitting to a crime or anything, are you? Just talk fast. That's their key. Indeed. Formaggio. I see, I see. I did actually see a video over the weekend that was talking about you needing to speak fast in different languages that you're learning. If you're struggling to sound like a native speaker, just talk faster. Just pronounce less of the words. Because native speakers do not for the most part. I do. That's why y'all probably like to learn English off of me, because I'm slightly autistic, but there is that. Come over here. Jesus. I'm missing. I shot, and then I missed. I shot, and I missed again. Wish I had that certain emote. I don't wish you had that certain emote for things exactly like this situation. That's friendly. Hello, friendly. Even though my girlfriend is 6 years younger than me, is she a legal adult? Then it's fine. If she's not, don't tell me. Don't tell me, okay? Because that's... Oh, shit. My bones! God damn it. Maggio, this illegal kid, you know, mom. Don't you play around this. Juice, 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 juice. Let me die. Oh, were we scissoring? Me and that man were scissoring. I don't think I ended up putting us in this position. What other gun should we use? The PPX? I haven't tried the PPX in a good long time. Is HP referring to the dragon tails? No, he's not. He's referring to the emote that is grabbing its crotch. That one. PPX isn't as accurate, I don't think. Not as straight as the PP29 recoilless. This, that. No, stop it. Ow, Jesus Christ. Christ on a cracker. Please disrupt him, at least. I think he died before it disrupted him, even though it disrupted his toesies. Didn't seem to matter. Please die. Thank you. Ooh, the hip fire on this thing is absolutely insane. I think it might be better than the PP. PP's still straighter for any other firing, though. Stop it. Ooh, there we go. Birthday in 4 days. Ooh. Trying to think of what trouble to get in. No trouble. Be a fine, upstanding young adult. How old are you turning, Shinron? Missy, also happy early birthday if I don't end up seeing you before then or on that day. Oh, this emote y'all be doing in the cord? Yes, the one that they're not allowed to have in the chat. Time to wrap it up at work. Okie dokie. Don't be silly. Wrap your... Yeah. Swear to God, if the power goes off in the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna do something stupid. Please don't do something stupid, but also, I understand completely. That shit is annoying as the fuck. Break your leg. What? No. 42, a very good age. Hell yeah, Shinron. Happy birthday. I accidentally figured out how to turn off the filtering on Twitch chat. You had filtering in Twitch chat to begin with? That sucks. That is not so good. I think I remember you talking about something being censored before and asking me about it, right? Hello there, Winters. Is that a sausage? That's a salami. I was wrong. That's not a sausage. It is Italian. So it is a sausage. Salami. But was censored for some reason? That's fucking hilarious. You have got it turned on the 5-year-old mode. I don't understand that why you would want to censor butt if your child can use a computer. They will see much, much worse things. Imagine having a filter in this chat. This chat isn't even all that bad, I feel. It's not horrible. Y'all are fucking degenerates, but not to the point of saying too wild shit in chat. I'm usually the one saying wild shit. Everything will be asterisk, 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 asterisk. Like in Repo. I haven't thought about that game in a while. Have they had any significant updates to Repo? I really liked it when I first played it, but it goes the same way as every other party game like that. It's fun until it very much is not. Got your friend. Oops. Oh, no, that's a completely different group. Fuck off. I don't want to fight the entire team. I want to fight this large group of people in front of me instead. But no, they're shooting at me from other points. Fun. Great. I don't know. It was very, very good for a community like ours. Indeed. And then y'all started tryharding and I didn't want nothing to do with it anymore. I don't know. Those games will always be a going and fuck around sort of thing. Usually don't try to get too high of level in it. I don't really care to see the whole game, honestly. Those games are fun for a little bit. Not too into them, though. Woo! Get me out of here! I am dead behind a wall. Very nice. Very good. Tasty. Fellow Stode follower? Who? I didn't even know it was on. I have everything turned off in my main settings. Yeah, I don't know how you ended up doing that. So many repo sweats. So many. Not I. I would like to break this mug across your head. Think I'd enjoy watching Discord streaming Mage Arena? Oh, Lord have mercy. We'd be fucking shouting at each other. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea, honestly. We've talked about doing a little bit of Mage Arena, but the hype kind of died for that fast. I'm not sure why that is, if it just wasn't as good of a game as some others, or what. Have Mage Arena and not played it? I should get it. It's super cheap, so not a huge investment for us to all play together, that's for sure. Take that! Take that! That did not do a damn thing. Mage Arena is so much fun. We fucked with it with Blank and Juice. That would be fun. Just yelling fireball at each other. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're still fine. No one got picked up either. It is a miracle. Probably didn't sacrifice a goat as devs. Probably not. That's what it takes to get in that fucking party game circle. I don't know. It seemed a little bit bare bones. At least from what I could see. Like, the voice activation may not have been the strongest, but I've only seen videos of it. I haven't seen, like, anyone playing it too consistently. I don't feel like it's a game that you can play too consistently, personally. But, you know. Have this, and this. Take this, and that. They didn't dance around in the circle to appease the... Ow. Ow. To appease the gods of party games. My bad. I should be at peace because I just finished my banana bread. Ooh, banana bread sounds so good. I haven't had it in the longest time, though. I think the last banana bread I had was one that I made, like, 5 years ago or some shit. It's been a long time. Juventus won 4-3 against Inter on Saturday. What do you think? I must know. I think that is a grave offense to humanity this time. Not this year, Grove. So I guess football season is starting up again. That's as good. I can start, predicting things and winning money. Why were the bullets coming from, his chest if he was laying down? Chest height? It looked fun. I think you can change up the names of the spells to make it funnier, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure either, but I feel like it would be fun for a night, and then screaming fireball at each other would lose its funny factor just a little bit. It probably wouldn't take all that long. But okay. Man, my keybinds keep changing for every game that I have, so melee is usually F here lately. Ooh, that shoots really, really straight that far. I feel like the PP29 may lose a little bit of accuracy, even though it's recoilless, basically. Is Koala a sports betting oracle? You have no idea. I'm gonna ask you for predictions next time. Perfect. Got a one-player freeze the bitch, fireball the bitch. And after I killed the player, I heard a sad female voice saying, "I'm dead." Oh, that's so sad. You didn't even know you were being misogynistic. But yeah, I'm a sports bettor. I bet all my money on Juventus. No. Shit, this was funny. Oh, you were there too, Un? Hell yeah. That sounded like a banger one night stand. Good for a night, then scream fireball at each other the next day. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're the meeting at the mental hospital. I'm kidding. It's a little bit goofy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, if we can get any assist now, if anyone can die at all, please. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I mean, I didn't really want you to anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's great. Oh my god, after seeing that fucking line of disrupted and getting 0. Ugh. Ugh. How are you with the baseball and hockey picks? Hockey pucks? Probably not all that good. I haven't watched a lick of hockey. Now I think about it, Juventus are playing against Borussia Dortmund, a German team tomorrow. What's your prediction? I think the Germans are gonna win. I think they're gonna do it. The Germans usually pull forward. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what year it is. I'm tired. Stop it. Quit it. You know, like betting for these sports? No, Koala, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. It's gonna be the Germans. Maybe my predictions won't work this year. Maybe we'll be completely off and there's no more correct predictions. Decline owns. Thank you for the follow.
Hello there.
Declan. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Story of my life. Forgotten. Oh my god. How are you? I am good with a baseball bat in games. It's one of my favorite melee weapons ever. I love hitting someone with a baseball bat. If they don't make a tink though, I don't want it anymore. There was one game that oh, I think it was maybe like Dying Light or something. You could have a baseball bat as a melee weapon, but you didn't really have any stronger baseball bats, so it was only that baseball bat, and you can only really use it effectively in the beginning. And it had a beautiful tink sound when you hit zombies with it. You just couldn't use it past like the first few levels, which was massively depressing. I felt like I was bait and switched. Because baseball and hockey is usually all I pay attention to as far as bet stuff goes. I see. I don't know much about baseball, honestly. I know 3 bases, run around bases. Balls, occasionally. Always balls. It was not Dying Light, because you can mod the fuck out of the bats to one-shot some of the bigger zombies. Maybe so. Or maybe I just didn't get into the bat. I feel like it was just weaker than the rest of the melee weapons or some shit. I don't know. Maybe Dying Light 2. Who knows? I really enjoy Dying Light 1. Dying Light 2 didn't bring me the same joy, though. Maybe Dead Island. You know, maybe Dead Island. But you could do basically the same thing and mod the shit out of it. And have it, like, be an electrified nail bat. Or an electrified bat covered in barbed wire. Something along those lines. Dead Island was fucking awesome. I don't know if many of you have played Dead Island. It doesn't feel like the most popular game, but it was so freaking fun if you just like beating shit up. You just like go and smack the shit out of zombies. That is the game to do it on. They will not punish you for very much, and they will reward you for everything. They will allow you to mod the shit out of normal household objects and smack the shit out of zombies. And it works very well. Dying Light is amazing. Dying Light's not too bad. I like the first one a lot better than the second one, though. The co-op in the second one, I really liked having co-op in the second one, but it just wasn't comparative. Dead Island over Dead Island 2, Dead Island Riptide. What was that other game? Was it Dead Rising? I think it was Dead Rising. Dead Rising, I loved the concept of. I loved playing that game. It felt so good. You know what didn't feel good? Having to get a fucking immunity drug or whatever every like 30 minutes or so. It would drive me insane. I really hate like time lock shit to begin with, because I feel like you just end up like missing out on stuff, or it forces you to not enjoy the game quite as much because there's less freedom. But that one really got my goat with that. I hated that. Dead Rising was in the mall. It was good. It was good. I hated going for that fucking medicine for the daughter or whatever. Hated that shit. That was Dead Rising 2 with the drug. I ended up not doing that and just letting the girl die. I really don't blame you because it was a huge slug on the game. If and you have to like kind of had to walk everywhere. You can get like vehicles and everything, but they'd be dead like instantly. You run into a few, if I remember correctly, you run into a few zombies and your shit's blown up. Like doesn't last long at all. So it was almost not worth making those unless you were gonna baby the shit out of it and you really couldn't use it for mobility all that much. If I remember correctly. Recommended. What is that? What is that link? Oh, a big ol' review. Hell yeah, let's go. For Dying Light. Dying Light was fun. Dying Light's parkour was absolutely amazing. It was one of the better parkour games. I used to really, really like those zombie games, but I feel like the genre's kind of played out and there's not really too many new ideas. There was one that was like a keep your settlement alive sort of thing as well. I don't remember what that one was though. The combo weapons in that game was cool, but the prisoners in the Jeep from the first one was fear-inducing. I don't remember. State of Decay. Yeah, that's State of Decay. You're on that shit. Oh yeah. State of Decay looked really good. And I think it was a really good concept, but I don't feel like it played as good as it should have. Hello there, Nightcat. It's lovely to see you. How was your Monday going? Talking about those with someone here last stream? Oh, really? I did not realize that. I really liked zombie games, though. They were awesome. And Dead Island was one of my first, like, Xbox 360 games, so... Beautiful. Chef's kiss. I've been mirrored in tweaking and debugging my Linux system. Oh, fun times. So fun. Do you have everything up and running and working now? Because I hope so. That seems like way too complex for my taste. Let's go. Let's try to get this point before they do. Because we'll never be able to have it back. Where are the men? Men. Can I go up? I can go up. Nice. Oh, not nice. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go and run through all of these people everywhere. That dude's gonna have a little bit more of a cover than me. I don't want that. Let's just stand right meow. No, that's not in point. God damn it. Where's point? There it is. By the stairs, then. Maybe we can keep them from coming up and shooting us in behind. You could also use the shotgun here. That is true. We could use the shotgun. I almost want to play close quarters matches. Where is that? Oh, it's all the way back here. That's why. It's a lot more thin than I thought it was. What is happening? What? Why? Huh? How? Did you get him? Did you get... I think you got him. Good job, my dude. Bazit NVIDIA. What does that mean? Almost everything works. Been playing a bit of Borderlands. Oh, let's get you back up. Borderlands 4 is a stress test and it seems fine, but soft rebooting has not been working. Borderlands 4 is a stress test when it doesn't work properly. It is not optimized properly is a interesting choice, but I respect it. I mean, it probably would be good. All right. Oh, Jesus, he's alive. Why are you just cuddling with that dead body, sir? Or that unconscious body? TDM ain't bad in 2042. Highly dependent on the map. Highly dependent on the map. If you get this map, it's not that fun, in my opinion. They do advertise working out of the box. What? Oh. I don't know anything about that. It's very poorly optimized, but I've gotten smooth 30 FPS at 1440, so that's fine. I guess that's fine. Still not great. Let's be real. 15 years ago, it was called Can It Run Crisis. Now it's Can It Run Borderlands 4, the cel-shaded, not particularly realistic or highly visually impressive game. Yes. Let's have that have 60 and 50 FPS on a 5070. 1440p. Just ridiculous. Favorite clip is from TDM? Ooh. From this stream clip? You're not talking about the dozers, right? The dozers bonking? Probably not. That is a gift that we, or a emote that we have? Oh yeah, it is. Cool. I don't get the issues with Borderlands 4. I've had exactly one crash in 60 hours and it's been running for 9 straight. It's because you don't get as much FPS as you should be able to with the cards that are a little bit more advanced. So I was seeing benchmark tests for a 5070 at max settings at 1440p, and it was getting a hot 55 FPS, and that's unacceptable from the high graphics card. Now, I don't know anything about like crashes or anything that have been happening in Borderlands 4, but I assume that the optimization does not help that. I got a 4080 Super and I'm chilling at 70 minimum. What do you have it running on? Because I've seen a bunch of different people report that it was poorly optimized. I think the reviews are even reflecting that as well. Should be easily getting 60 FPS, but I'll give it some time. Other games seem to run really nicely. Yeah, it's just Borderlands 4, unfortunately. So what was the crash from? I mean, when they showed off the game and Conan was playing it, I think he crashed like multiple times in the short amount of time that he was playing this clip. That's funny. I miss being able to wear that shirt and not have it completely fuck with my camera. I was never a Borderlands fan, so it doesn't really affect me. I just enjoy the memes. Yeah, and I was a really big Borderlands fan, actually. I love that game. I played the shit out of 2, 1. I played it on Xbox 360 once upon a time, and it was really, really decent, but the community didn't really care for 3, which I was okay with. I thought it was an okay game. It wasn't like anything mind-blowing. It wasn't as good as the previous ones, but it really didn't matter all that much to me. I could play with my friends, so I didn't mind. The Crisis meme has become so damn popular. It's back in, it's back in the front line of memes here recently, yeah. It's still valid to this day. I don't know what other game we would use as like a benchmark, though. Can it run Borderlands 4? No, it can't, no matter what it is. So far, at least 4 is more playable and less annoying than 3 was. I have heard that for sure. I honestly haven't heard too much about the gameplay, though. Oh, Jesus. Alright. He could not see me, but that's fine. 3's dialogue was booty cheeks, and getting full legendary inventory before level 15 was stupid. Yeah, the 3's like plot and dialogue definitely wasn't as strong as the previous ones. I had really, really enjoyed 1 and 2. They were beautiful games. I loved them, and I loved the art style and everything. I know a lot of people had criticisms over the art style because it wasn't the copy-paste realistic bullshit, but I thought it was artistically pretty cute. And they also had like really good humor and stuff. It was a little bit more of like potty humor, a little bit more childish humor, but it was completely okay. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't like Husband Hotel and shit like that I was talking about a little bit earlier. Nice. It kills bosses, no problem. What? The legendaries? Or what? I do have multiple. Nope. No OS. Too much OS talk. But yeah, I used to really like Borderlands. I might end up getting Borderlands 4 if it ends up good and they optimize it a bit, but as of right now, I'm not gonna buy it. Also, Battlefield 6 is coming out, so I'm not gonna have any time for anything. Level 19 pistol I've been using for almost 20 levels. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's kind of how it ended up doing in some of the previous Borderlands too. Just a lot of the same gun. I end up with the same gun for most of the game. Got it for free with the GPU, would not have bought it. I barely missed out on getting the GPU with the Borderlands code with it. Because it was like, no! It was, started maybe the 14th or something, and I had gotten it before my birthday, and my birthday was the 14th, so... It was not within the time limits, unfortunately. The promotional time. Missed the Borderlands bundle by 4 days. Yeah, I didn't miss it by very much either. I got it just before. In Borderlands 2, I just used the Bane, even though it was probably the worst gun. I had a bunch of different, like, random ones. I didn't go for the gimmick ones nearly as much. Not nearly. Ooh, Borderlands 2, I already read that. Oopsie. What other games are like that are a little bit more like goofy shoot 'em ups? I know there was the zombie games that I was talking about a little bit, like Dead Island. Dead Island, I feel like, is pretty comparable to Borderlands in a lot of different things. I'm sorry. You came to our spawn. Please stop. Just walked in here for some little knife pills. Painkiller, old but gold. I've never heard of Painkiller, I don't think. It was an unusual one. Oh, shit. His name is Queet? I thought it was Queef. Oh, Lord have mercy. Where are they? Oh, God, they're everywhere. Get up. No, never mind. I'll get shot first. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I feel like Dying Light's almost in the same category of, like, upgrading your guns and having them do, like, really interesting shit. Oh, yeah, let's go. Alex Queet. My savior. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I talked a little bit too soon for that. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oof. Man, I really want to play some Dead Cells again. Since I talked about it the other day, I've been really wanting like a dungeon crawler, low effort, just fuck around with. Smooth the game, put all your badass points into recoil reduction, and switch to a different gun when you actually need to run. Dying Light 2 is going to be my next stress test game, because that's not well optimized either. It is not. I think I played Dying Light on... No, I played on PC. I feel like I didn't have too much issues running the game, but I also didn't notice all that much. I wasn't checking like FPS or anything. I was not benchmarking. I'm trying to remember what I was doing when I was talking about OS. Before I started talking about OS. Eating? I don't know. You ate a little bit earlier, actually. That was a lot earlier. Oh, my bones, my face. Okay, I'm gonna actually aim at things now, okay? Alright? Okay. I just played as Axon in Borderlands 2, so I have turrets to use. Oh, I really liked having turrets in that game. There was a lot of swarm stuff occasionally that would get me a little bit. I like the dude with the bird as well, but I always preferred to play as like sirens and shit. Their powers always look so freaking cool, and that's what I was going for, style points, so... That was my go-to. Any siren that I could use. Any good fantasy, free-to-play games, I can be shit on a controller for chilling and still gonna have fun exploring the world. Fantasy free-to-play, there's, I mean, old school RuneScape. I guess you probably couldn't play it on a controller, so there is that. Maybe. No, probably not. Probably not. Hated killing Bloodwing in Borderlands 2, indeed. Mordecai from Borderlands 1. Okay. I wasn't sure. Hey, get up, run. Thank you. Older MMOs or any given Korean MMO is good for a few hours? Yeah. Usually they're gacha, but that shouldn't matter all that much as long as you're just playing for shits and gigs. Not worrying about it too much and just having it free to play. No, this gun slaps when you get headshots with it. I think that's every gun, but this one Indeed. The MTX traps? Man, I really want a good MMO again. I know I'm playing like old school RuneScape and everything, but I want to get something that's a little bit new. I just don't have time for it. I don't feel like I have time to devote my life to an MMO when I have all these other games to play. Try the shotgun. Try this. I will. I will play with the shotgun a little bit, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get in situations like this where they are just far as fuck and jiggle peeking me and doing their little I can see you, you can't see me sort of thing. Diablo 4 is certainly an MMO despite being mid. There is Diablo 4. I guess Diablo 4 is a pretty easy one, isn't it? The government. 12M? No, let's just go with the 880 and then suck ass with it. Let's go. I'm gonna get shit on. Diablo 4 isn't free though, so saw that. True. Maybe it'll be for free eventually. Here we go. We are stuck in spawn and they will be killing us almost entirely out of it, so get stuck in, boys. We're not gonna have any fun from here on. I can't wait. Yay. This is a bad time to try shotgun, but switch back off of it, because I'm not gonna be able to get close to fucking anyone but these nerds out here. You better get... Dude, stop wasting us tickets, you fucking idiot. So is D3. I really like D3. I played a lot of D3. It was really easy to get into. I finished it in like 2 days, though. It was a really short game. I don't know if they had any DLCs that I didn't end up getting, but... Whee! Don't do it. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. That poor man. Oh, shit. No. God damn it. Stop vaulting so slowly. I'm a professional athlete. Path of Exile. Path of Exile is, but controller support isn't fantastic. Po 2 will be good once that's out, though. Yeah. Is Once Human any good? That would be a question for Joni, but I think it's... I think the overall consensus was probably... It's meh. It's okay. You'll get a little bit of fun time out of it, but it's not something that you're gonna want. Oh, shit, we didn't give away the code earlier. Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Give it a little bit longer. We'll go until 4:30 before the code. Awesome map. Absolutely amazing. Star Wars The Old Republic is also an MMO that is free and good. I've never played the Star Wars MMO. I've always heard about it, never seen anything about it. I see y'all talking about it here and there, but I've never once seen any gameplay from that game. And that makes me believe that it's probably not all that amazing. But it might just be older, so there's that. But I was alive then, too. I'm joining. Okie dokie, sounds good. Went back to it not long ago, pretty good. So it is, what's it called again? Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay. Star Wars The Old Republic. Online game. What's it look like? Looks okay. Maybe not my type of MMO game. I like high fantasy. I want to go fight some dragons. I want that. I want a crab with a bunch of gems all over it and shit. Server wipes. Yeah, server wipes and Once Human. Not my favorite. Man, I don't like any game that has server wipes. I don't like any game that I have to play like a survival game online with. It is not my favorite. Is there any like single player mode in Once Human, or do you always have to be in like a public server? I left because Ping was annoying me. Also Stadium, so valid. The Sith and Bounty Hunter stuff looked fun in it. You can play as like a Sith and everything. Heading home. Safe drive home. You want to find an American server before I jump in? Yes, I did that. And I am here. We are on Flashpoint. People like Flashpoint, right? I think so. Let's go. DCUO also exists still. What are some other MMOs that are really popular right now? I feel like I haven't heard of any new ones. I feel like it's just been the same ones for the past like 3 years or so, which is kind of crazy because they were coming out like left and right for the longest time. You can have different classes of characters. My throat is bothering me. Wizard 101. I'm not playing Wizard 101 because I'm not 12. Is back on, so there's that. Yeah, it was a good game back when I was a literal child, but I don't think I can really get into that now. Gambit Squad. That's not Gambit, that's Homeland. You debated me. Final Fantasy whatever is going hard, but that's a subscription one? Really? I had heard about that when it first came out and everything, and people are really into it. Is it that good? Is it kind of like WoW level of decent? Because I always wanted to get into it, but I never really had any friends that were into it, so I didn't fuck with it. It was Gambit 2 seconds ago. Sure. You were just trying to debate me. Then when I joined the other one, you were gonna lock the squad and go, heh heh, and say fuck you. That's what it was. I want to play a good MMO. Me too. I really do. This game is teasing me. Get wrecked, Grove. Supposedly it is. I'm not paying any subscription for any game ever again, though. I pay for RuneScape, but that's because it's both a computer game and a mobile game for me, and that's really nice. I play it almost every day, so it comes out to being worth it, and I can cancel it anytime. I've only paid like $45 for like 3 months of subscriptions, which is a little bit on the hefty side, but I can cancel whenever I want to, whenever I end up being done with it, so. Squirrel man, no. Squirrel girl, yes. Fuck that bitch. Concussed. EMP. Actually. I hate seeing the fucking squirrel bitch out here. That's one of my least favorite people in 2042. It don't make no sense why they would add that. Like, come on. It's a Battlefield game and there's this bitch wingsuiting everywhere. I feel like even like grappling hooks and stuff would be more understandable than this bitch flying through the air. You would deserve it. No, you. You can actually get a party for raids together in Final Fantasy? Or are you talking about another MMO? Knights of the Old Republic or whatever? DCUO. Gotcha. Stuff you can do solo for raids, but a lot of stuff like Trigon fights, you'll definitely need a full party. And be decently leveled then. Nice. I see. I need to get a little bit higher level in old school RuneScape, but I am slugging through at a snail's pace, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm doing the optimal thing, but it does not seem to be the case. Nope. No, thank you. Rat. Disgusting rat. I will pepper you from a distance, and I will get absolutely shat upon. We need a koala-based emo, do we? What would that even look like? Active war zones are the final frontier for adrenaline junkies. True. Big true. Better than the flying / wall climbing hovercrafts. At least they did away with that, but I mean, they could always bring it back. They could bring it back for Battlefield 6. We could have a little bit of nostalgia for 2042. Y'all would all like that, right? Y'all would love that. And we lost it. Now we'll get it back. See what they've taken from us. DayZ also exists for an MMO. DayZ is not an MMO. DayZ is like a... Oh, well, in the basis sense of the fact that it is a multiplayer game. I guess it's an MMO, but... Fallout 76? Fuck Fallout 76. I have specific beef with Fallout 76 because of them taking a fucking Fallout where I could have had a lovely, lovely single player experience, a new Fallout. Instead, they made it a fucking MMO and dog shit. So I'm mad at them. I'm very, very upset about Fallout going to the dogs. Put your sunglasses on? Dude, it's fucking blinding the shit out of me. Flashpoint is so bright. The concentrated power of God. Hello? God damn, alright. You were just surfing around all these goddamn friendlies. Imagine how mad I was when I pre-ordered the Tricentennial edition of 76? Yeah. I wouldn't pay for a Fallout MMO in the first place, though. I'm a huge hater of changing the formula of a game. And they did the same fucking thing with Skyrim, and I'm pissed about that, too. They did the same thing with Fallout that they did with, Elder Scrolls, and I just really don't understand it. Is it that profitable to make it into a shitty MMO? Because it seems like it, the way they keep fucking doing it. No. Ooh, that was spicy. Oh, Jesus. Was there an enemy over here? Oh, that's a friendly, I think. You're such a bitch. You know that, right? Why was my aim all fucked up when I first brought up my ADS? The junk box voice lines in 76 are hilarious, though. The junk bot. I don't know very much about 76. I just know that there's a lot of like grindy stuff in it. But I really didn't want a Fallout MMO. I wanted a new addition to Fallout because I did not like Fallout 4. I don't know why everyone absolutely fell in love with Fallout 4. Maybe it's just because it's the newest edition of it, but it was so weak compared to Fallout like 3 in New Vegas. I found that it was a failure, but people did actually like it a little bit. It had no personality. It had no dialogue options. You said the same thing no matter what you wanted to say because you were gonna say fucking yes, and that's it. But they really took away a lot of the things that I loved from the previous Fallout games. I have a friend with more than 5 hours in Fallout 76. Disgusting. Now put your sunglasses on for the base mode. I see, I see. My sunglasses are... Oh, I think I got them back from my friend. I was hopeful for it, but then they just made it free for everyone, so it's worth it now. At least it can't beat free. Fair enough. I'm still not downloading it, though. Elder Scrolls 6 teaser trailer is 7 years old. I'm actually starting to get pissed off. I feel that way about Elder Scrolls. I feel that way about Fallout. And they just don't want to release anything else. They will just keep milking their cows of MMOs, and that's about it. Nice. Oh, fucking finally, someone else hated 4 too. It was dog shit. Come on. I mean, the base game as it was, you had fun missions here and there. The main plot line was weak. The main plot line was weak. It, as a Fallout, did not have any particularly redeemable features. When the game first came out, and for the first couple years of its life, it had dog shit building as well. Like, that was the main draw of it, was the ability to do your own settlement. And then they put fucking, whatever his name is, to scream in your ear about a settlement needing to be saved every 3 seconds. Just horrible, absolutely horrible. And I say that it is horrible compared to other Fallout games. As a game itself, there was fun aspects to it, but as a Fallout game, it was dog shit. Giveaway on Gleam not working for me even without VPN, so you can't have a VPN working on it. But I don't know why it wouldn't be working for you. Maybe just really not liking the fact that there's a VPN on your computer to begin with. I don't know. That the Elder Scroll dev leads for the Elder Scrolls 6 sit in their office and openly weep over the development of the game. That does not surprise me. I didn't hate Fallout 4, but it felt really drab. Mods helped a lot, but it still annoys me that there's only one ending. Yeah, they took all the ability for choice out of the game. Fallout used to have a bunch of different endings. You could side with a bunch of different people in Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. You had very dynamic people that all seemed very, very different. Seems like copy and paste in Fallout 4. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Fallout 4 was my first ever Fallout game. I found it pretty fun, but I've always heard it wasn't great compared to the first few. Yeah, it was not. New Vegas is really, really good. I have very high nostalgic love for Fallout 3, and it was really fun. I like the aesthetic of it. I like the plot of it. New Vegas was a very good game, bar none. New Vegas was not just a good Fallout game, it was a very, very good game. Samuel, I hate Samuel always needing something forward. Was Samuel the guy that kind of looked after your settlement when you were gone, or no? So you set up supply lines and really build the wasteland back up? What do you mean? Did I miss something else? I feel like I missed something. Owie. Plus you're pretty much building your own army with the Minutemen. I don't want that though. It's a Fallout game. I don't want an army. I don't want a settlement that I'm building up back up unless it's like got some really fun aspects to it, but Fallout 4's wasn't that fun. Can I shoot these? I don't think I can. That's how you set up supply. I already read that. Plus you pretty much, in the Minutemen, you can keep everyone peaceful except for the Institute. Well, you can't. You can keep everyone peaceful except for the Institute? What do you mean? Skyrim's approaching 15 years old, and having no idea when the next single-player iteration is coming out is criminal, I swear. But you've got Elder Scrolls Online. You should be thankful. You should be licking their boots. Fucking stupid. Stupid! Fallout New Vegas was so fugly, though, even when new. Look, there was a design choice there. It may not have been the prettiest, but it's also just a desert, so what do you expect from the desert? But I do agree that the design choice is a little bit lacking compared to like Fallout 3. Fallout 3 was surprisingly visually impressive compared to a lot of games from that era. Preston Garvey, Preston, fuck Preston. I hate that man. I hate that man. I will put it in my will for my children to hunt him after I've passed on. I hate Preston so much. Fuck ESO, shit-ass game. I would like ESO. I would, if it wasn't you being locked out of so much shit, and this opinion's a little bit old, but it still stays in my heart, okay? That I got on ESO, paid for it, by the way. It's free now, by the way. Paid for it. Then they made it free. And I didn't have access to half the fucking game because all of it was DLC. I would read a random book in like one of the main starting areas and it would be like, sorry, you can't do this, you don't have the DLC. I'm gonna read that book. I want to read it. Okay? But no, everything was just locked behind like DLCs and very like common areas. It wasn't like building onto the game in the point of like making new areas. It was adding more stuff that they are just gonna lock you out of and shove it in your face that they have you locked out of it as well by putting it right on your nose when you first start. I hated that. I had a very personal offense. I got a little bit emotional about it. I'm kidding, but got well into ESO for a couple of months and dropped it like hot vomit. I got into it a little bit too, and then I got so frustrated the fact that I ventured anywhere and it was gated by a fucking paywall after I had already paid for the game. Like, that doesn't bring joy. They had 1 year for New Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it still ended up an amazing game. I'm kind of surprised, too. Exploring was great. Exploring was great. The gameplay itself was pretty decent. I liked the core gameplay elements of it. I feel like it could have been a little bit more fun, but honestly, it doesn't matter all that much. Didn't like the rest of the game. Hello, sir. You're missing. You couldn't pay me to play it. I don't blame you. Like in the ending, instead of having to kill the other factions like with any other ending, side with the Minutemen, you can keep the Railroad and the Brotherhood of Steel alive. I see, I see. I see. Sometimes they'll do a free weekend that gives you the whole world for free, and it's good to go wander during those times. I really wouldn't want that in the first place, though. It's cool to have the free weekend and everything, but that's always just a way of being like, here's what you could get if you pay us $80 more. Excuse me? I already paid $60 for the fucking game. Why am I paying more? You cannot launch a game, charge full price for it, and then release like 10 DLCs that are also like $50, $60. That's money hungry. I don't like that. Elder Scrolls, now Bethesda really lost me a little bit of faith with that because their games have been so fucking good historically. They have been so unbelievably solid. And yet, we're starting to get to the point where they obviously care a lot more about the monetary gain than they do the actual gameplay of it. So they'll just fucking throw some shit together in a couple years, not even care too much about it, then release like a bunch of DLCs or something, and like, haha, now you have a full game after 5 years of releasing $50 content. Blech. Hiding the game behind DLCs. It was a really shitty gig, and I hated it. I was really, really upset about it. The Bethesda used to be one of my favorite studios, and it just disappointed me so much doing something like that. For money. Almost like the shareholders have more power than the devs, and they do. And unfortunately, they do. It's really depressing. Games are going in a very poor direction that they are not even like bothering to write stories for them. They're just like, fuck it, we'll launch it without a single player. Battlefield 2042. We don't want to give them all that they want. We know that we can monetize the multiplayer very well by cosmetics and everything. So like, why would we even make a single player? They're not going to pay separately for that. We're not going to be able to release anything to really make us more and more money along the life, so why spend the time? Whew. I played this round on 190 ping. Jesus Christ. That is quite a lot of ping. I'm sorry. Thank you for the lurk. Good night. I wanted to join, and I joined, but was busy. Too close to catch you all tomorrow. Bye. See you Wednesday. Most of the companies used to be good. They used to, before they knew that they could milk money out of people with horse armor. Fuck you, Skyrim. God damn. You know what games I miss is Prototype. I loved Prototype. I used to really like beat 'em up games. I don't so much now, but back then it was beautiful. I loved all the different things that you could upgrade to. It was like getting a birthday present every time I could upgrade. You can spend your coins in 2042 for tier skips if you want. I'll do that at the end. It doesn't matter either way, I don't think. Actually, yeah, whatever. It's time to use the AR for the mission. I've used it already. If you're talking about you, then hell yeah. Code giveaway? Yeah, let's do the code giveaway. Let's back out of the queue for just a hot second. And let's give away one of those raffle codes for Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition. Through the pinned comment and exclamation giveaway, there will be a link to a Gleam raffle to where you can go and try to put in your entries for Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition. We'll be giving it away on launch, I believe. Yeah, Battlefield 6 on launch. What tier are you on the Battlefield Pass? The Battle Pass? It is, I am 25. I have not gotten very much at all in like a few games, so that's good. The giveaway code is there if you want to go input it into Gleam. That is an extra like 20 points. Fun fact about Prototype, that was originally supposed to be a standalone Venom game, but Marvel and Activision had a falling out or something, so they decided to change it up for Alex Mercer as a protagonist. I bet that would have been a really, really good Venom game. I've never played a Venom game before, but I bet it'd probably be pretty fun. I really like the old Spider-Man games, like Spider-Man 3 and shit. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Don't forget about the giveaway code.
Hello there.
The original Yeah, the original. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Who's the little guy on your mic? This is a koala dolphin. A koala fin that our lovely Miss Im has made for us, crocheted. But, okay. Get your little tail in there, please. Thank you. Look how cute. I don't know what we ended up naming him, though. That makes so much sense, doesn't it? It does kind of feel like Venom, doesn't it? As if I needed any more reason to go on a modded Skyrim run that takes me 3 days and a week to mod the game, load it up for a couple of hours, it crashes because of some load order issue, and I just bail out without fixing it. I have done that. Oops. I have definitely done that. I've downloaded all the fucking mods and it didn't work, and I'm like, okay, I uninstall everything then. Fuck you. Sometimes. Occasionally. If I needed. I already read that. Use a lot of the same mechanics from the Ultimate Spider-Man game for the prototype one where you get to play as Venom. Oh, I see. Also my favorite Spider-Man game. I never played the Ultimate Spider-Man. I only played like 2, I think. I want to say. I think 3 was the one where it started getting like really, really good, but I played 2. And 2 was really good too. I really enjoyed it. I love going and grab those balloons for the children that would just let them fly multiple times a day. Oh. Oh, my boys. It's been a while since I've gotten one to work. I usually don't add too much these days. Not too many mods, otherwise my computer's gonna turn into a bonfire. I get the Skyrim itch every few months, but I've played it so many times. I play like one quest before getting bored. It's unfair. I know what I wouldn't give to play Skyrim for the first time again. What I would give. I really, really miss it. That sounds fun. Yes. Let me guess. We are gonna be shit on by an attack chopper all game. Where'd he go, actually? Oh, he's out there, just hammering us, I'm sure. Yay! Vehicles! Vehicle maps! I will have to take a rocket launcher because I will be fucked with by vehicles all damn game. So get ready. Hello there, Keem. Hello there, Crudo. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I've always popped the balloons by mistake. I used to do that as well. And fuck up the pizza trying to bring it back. Gonna start heading to bed. My brain is crashing big time. I hope you're okay, HP. Sleep well and get some good rest, I hope. I'd rather experience Borderlands 2 for the first time again. I mean, I would really, really like Fallout for the first time. Fallout New Vegas. I feel like I didn't enjoy Fallout New Vegas as much as I should have because I was coming off the high of Fallout 3 and I really liked Fallout 3 and everyone was like, Fallout New Vegas is better. And I'm like, my baby, Fallout 3, why would you speak of her in such a way? But no, New Vegas was probably a little bit better. Gameplay elements were better. I'm not sure if I like the... I think the plot was interesting. It was a lot more interesting than you usually get. Drake Bell also voiced Spider-Man in the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show, and Michael Musso is Deadpool in one of the Ultimate Spider-Man episodes for another little fact. That is pretty cool. Was Michael Musso from Hannah Montana? Was that where I recognize that name from? No. Stop it. Stop sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Stop it. Sorry to drop in and out, but I have to go. Bye, Elvis. That's completely fine. Thank you for dropping by. You need to self-flame rocket team, and dude, that is the entirety of my 2042 experience, is having to switch off of my shit because no one will go after the tanks. No one will fight them. No one will go after the helicopters. They'll just fucking leave them out there. So I end up having to be the fucking rocketeer, and it's my least favorite way of playing, honestly. I do it when I start having a grudge, but No. Ooh, I just killed a lot of them. Quite a bit of them. Where the rest is? I know you're here. There you are. Ooh, 2 of them. Nice. Why are there so many motherfuckers on this point? Holy shit. He was the tall, lanky, mop-headed dude? Yeah, yeah. Pizzas were always in perfect condition. I avoided flipping and spinning in those games, but I really loved the upgrades. Yeah. Wallaby farming. Koala is seeing multiple people spawn right in front of her. I was hoping to God that the vehicles aren't nearly as OP in Battlefield 6. I really hope so. I would love a little bit more of an experience where the tanks actually have to be a little bit careful and not just drive right into a bunch of infantry and survive like there was no one attacking him whatsoever. Because that's not my favorite. That I do not like. I definitely have been feeling a lot of hatred towards tanks and shit from Battlefield 4. And other helicopters and shit as well. Just because it sucks so bad to have to spend your entire game fighting against like one vehicle. It's just insane. I think Battlefield 6 vehicles are OP. I hope they don't stay that way. Haha. Dork, hunting tanks is so much work for like 2 kills. I know, and you end up dying like 15 times for each fucking tank because they all got thermal. They all hear a little ping in their fucking spidey brains as soon as you look at them with a rocket. It's not fun. Stop it. Quit it. Stop looking at me. I'm shy. Oh, you finally did it. Yay. During beta, 2 NGs could easily shred a tank if it overextends. That's kind of what I like about it. I don't think Battlefield 6... you said you didn't think they were OP? I don't think they're OP either. I think that they are accurately balanced in that if you go into a cluster of a bunch of rockets, you're gonna die. So far from realism, right? No. The fucking stealth mode on it. Don't even get me started on that. I fucking hate those stealth helicopters. The ones that you cannot lock on at any point in time. They can shoot, they can drop bombs on you within stealth without anything, without any downsides. Like you might have a little bit of a cooldown for the stealth, but you can do whatever the fuck you want in between then. I mean, you just go out when you don't have any stealth, you come back in, and you just do not die. You don't die ever. It's not a thing you have to do. Really, really shitty, in my opinion. Who else is here? Oh, Wiggles with us. Nice. I was a stealth heli abuser? Look, I'm talking about you, too. It is not a good way to play. I don't like it. It is so freaking cheap, but they're allowed that, so it makes sense that people use it. There's a dust storm outside and it looks like hourglass. So bad that I can smell the dust and dirt from inside. Dust storms seem terrifying to me, I'm just saying. I know we have like hurricanes and whatnot, but y'all, how do you like see out there? I feel like I go to the beach, the wind blows, and there's sand in my eyes for the next 10 days. Need to make it that if you shoot right with a missile or if the tank gets below a certain threshold of HP, can't move because the tracks broke or the engine busted or something, so people can't sit on a hill with 2 engineers and snipe. Yeah. Yeah. The sitting on the edge of the map is my least favorite Battlefield thing. Sitting on the edge of the map with snipers, sitting on the edge of the map with tanks. I mean, the rockets aren't going to get there. You're going to have to go with like a helicopter or another tank or something. Otherwise, they can see the whole map. They can see you coming from your fucking spawn. They can smell your intent. Like taking out the stealth heli with Rouse, Hack, and Soap Flam, satisfying. Yeah, but that ends up in me having to completely switch my operator out of what I was playing just because the shit-ass stealth heli keeps fucking with me. And then when they're back in, because they never play any infantry, they only play helicopters. When they're back into that shit, I again have to switch to a different operator and spend my entire round trying to kill this fucking fool. And I don't like having to switch off shit. Not when there's an entire... Bitch. Not when there's an entire team of engineers around me. just doing absolutely nothing. What we did with Vine Blankfoot, it makes sense. It is definitely the way to do it, but I really, really don't like having to take different stuff because no one's doing anything to this one helicopter. This one type of helicopter. Sitting on the edge with snipers at least makes sense, though. It makes a little bit of sense, but it's still very cheap. It's still extremely cheap. But it does make sense. I just can't play sniper. I think that's my whole thing. I can't play sniper. I don't like sitting there like a fucking duck, just laying down on my wiener with my little sniper rifle in my hand. I don't like that. That's a neat part. I don't see shit outside right now, but dust and sand blowing around the sky looks like it has a weird yellow-brown hue to it. That sounds nasty. There should be a penalty for exploiting game limitations. Excuse me. It depends on what you consider exploiting game limitations, because they just don't care, I guess. I don't know. They made it that way. They were intending it to kind of be that way. I like sitting in the air shooting people. I actually really like being a chopper gunner. I think that is very fun. How can I cut the line? You can cut the line by just joining now. If you won't, you don't have to cut no line. There's no line. Is he gonna get out of there? Or no, he's just gonna shoot me. That's good to know. Owie, owie, my bones, my skin, my flesh is burning. And I can't shoot through his windshield, right? They took away that ability because they hate infantry. Is that what it is? We used to be able to shoot through the front glass of these things, but I don't think you can anymore. Can you EMP his ass? Yes, I can. I forgot I have EMP. Almost never bring them. Come here, bitch. Yes. EMP'd. Can I shoot in the... it's a ghost. It's a ghost tank. No. Where the fuck did he come from, though? Stop it. Stop shooting. Can someone do something about this man? Oh, he can still shoot? Oh, good. Great. I love when hacking does absolutely nothing to the vehicle. Look at them rats. You see them, huh? Sitting behind their little deployable shield. There's a spawn on Iwo Jima that I can run through some rocks because there's no collision on it. Oh, I found a little bit of an exploit. That's pretty fun. Yeah, fucking get him. Get his ass. Do it. Smack him. Smack him right in the face. Yo, Pokeball. Oh, I didn't hit him. Do I have another one? I don't have another one. No. Well, the special boxers have to face the other special boxers only. What? Whenever I make scum events, let people join and create a specific build just for the event. Max strength with brawling, constitution for endurance for boxing events. I punish them by making the event twice as hard. Well, there you go. Be cheesy, get cheesed, bitch. All right, come here. That didn't hit him. Okay, all right, that's fine, I guess. He is just going to go around this point the entire game, not be shot at by another tank. The helicopter's gonna leave as soon as he doesn't hit his first 3,000 rockets on him. Speaking of heli gunning, Hell Let Loose Vietnam, when is that coming out? I got a few rats in the last match we were in. Ugh, disgusting. You can shoot through windows with the armor pin ammo. Oh yay, I have to change another bit of my kit because of very specific vehicle rules. Yay. I really don't like not being able to shoot through the front of it. I know that they probably have bulletproof glass, but us infantry don't give shit if we are not carrying rocket launchers, and that is the only thing. And no one that's carrying rocket launchers does it for anything other than to shoot me in the face with a rocket. With a free fire rocket. Are you running the Bison? I am running the Bison. Or I think it was. At least. It's just announced, so no date, I believe. Gotcha. Probably gonna be sometime next year if I had to guess. Which is depressing, because I want it now. I'm tired of playing on that point. I'm tired of fighting the same fucking bolt for the past 5 minutes and not being able to do anything. Can't do a goddamn thing about it. Is that a man's head? That is a man's head. Hello? Stop it. Oh, okay. All right. Not bad for 308. The Bison's an absolute laser beam, and I love it. It's an exploit until I fall into the underworld and can't do anything, then it's a bug. If it helps, it's an exploit. We'll have Battlefield 6 next month. We'll survive until Hell Let Loose Vietnam. Indeed. Not that I think that I'm going to be playing Hell Let Loose Vietnam all that much in the first place. I think it'll probably be fun for a little bit, and then it'll be Hell Let Loose once again, which is expected. Hell Let Loose got some shit with it. Hopefully they don't got too much shit with it there. How many turrets were disabled? That wasn't like Boris turrets that they're talking about, right? They're talking about turrets on the vehicle? Because if there was like 4 turrets next to that building, I'm committing seppuku. I am going to drop my guts everywhere. Jesus Christ. Please. Yes. Playing a tank crew with friends can be really fun in Hell Let Loose. I have had a lot of fun with tank crews in Mill Sims to begin with. Hell Let Loose is particularly rewarding though. Not too much that can kill you outright, but you also don't have very many people that can get in the tank. Die, thank you. But I love running tank with a few people. It feels so intense. You see a tank in front of you, everyone's trying their best to do their respective jobs. See, that's what I had to learn? What you mean? What did you have to learn? Oh. Stop it. Here we go. We did it. We did it. Hooray. Holy fudge sickles, what you got? Butts clenched, voice shaky. Yep. But taking an absolute bite out of the chair, making it have the sickest mohawk that chair's ever had. That's why I was screaming, kill him, he's right there. Oh yeah. I had no idea that the turret is rotating slow as fuck. Yeah, you were talking about shoot him all around us, shoot him behind us. I turn at the pace of a tortoise. I cannot do anything. That is like asking a tortoise to run a fucking race. I've been playing on Wi-Fi since Wednesday and ended up staying at home because my materials are taking forever to get here. Oh, wait. You're playing on Wi-Fi since Wednesday. You need Ethernet? You have connection for Ethernet? I'm kind of digging my router right now because I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're having comparable speeds to whether you just have Ethernet or not. Why'd you unplug it? No infantry support in Hell Let Loose equals pure death, and I think that's how it should be with vehicles in video games. Like or at least like war games like this. I know this isn't technically like a mill sim. It's not as intense. There's not the same gameplay elements. It's a little bit more of a tactical shooter rather than mill sim, but I still feel like there's some degree of teamwork that should have to go to running a vehicle. Battlefield kind of likes to push their teamwork element and all that shit. They want people to run all the different types of supports and shit, but then they allow a fucking vehicle to self-repair within 3 seconds and run through a group of infantry completely fine. They can turn on active protection, survive for like 30 seconds out there and fucking call it good. Like, that's insane. Rambo vehicles suck. They suck so much, and the game rewards you so heavily for doing it, too. Hello, they're killing. Once again. Erna pissed off. I hope you are doing good, though. Pick the random from your squad. Goodbye. Blankfoot. Goodbye. How dare you be a random in our squad. But yeah, I feel like vehicles should definitely have to stick at least partially to infantry. I wouldn't want it to be as intense as Hell Let Loose, because in Hell Let Loose, if you break away from infantry, you are dead. Like, if you are anywhere near any enemy infantry, you are dying to them. They will get you. There is magically going to be 10 fucking heavy rocket launchers around you for whatever reason. They will find you. They've been calling you out for the past 50 minutes, and they're onto your trail. They knew that you were going to pick tank before you knew you were going to pick tank, and they're finding you. Maybe not that intense, as in hell let loose, but we can definitely have a little bit of a middle ground here. We can definitely have them be a little bit threatened by infantry. But it used to really get me when, like, all the people that were super into the vehicles in 2042 would just be like, nerf RPGs. Sir, there's been a little bird in my past 3 games that have gone 70-0. I don't think we need to nerf shit. Never played Hell Let Loose. It's a really good game if you want to start out your milsim journey. If you would like to get into milsims, I suggest starting with Hell Let Loose first because it's the simplest. It's also a little bit older, so it's a bit slower, or it's a little bit older of like gunplay. So you have N1 Garans and stuff like that, so it's a little bit slower of a game to learn a milsim through. Not as much complication like in Squad or, God forbid, Arma. Sneaky satchel bitch, me. I will get you. Exactly. They will get you. They will be hunting you. They heard you be called out on the radio as soon as you spawned in. They don't give a shit. All they want is that sweet, sweet kill. Love sniping people out of the Pawn Hawk now. Oh my god. I was playing 2042, I guess. We were playing the big dust storm type of map. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was I don't know, one of those, the popular one. But I was with a friend playing helicopter, and there was this duo on a Pawn Hawk that every time we would spawn, he would lock us. He would be on that Pawn Hawk's hard as fuck to spot because there was dust storms everywhere. We couldn't see him until he was right up our asses. He's also pretty hard to see to begin with. He's a Pawn Hawk. I've put 1,000 hours in an Arma 3, but I've never given... Oh, so you're a little bit of a milsim veteran, I see. Arma 3 is a good one. I usually play Arma Reforger, but that definitely works out too. Die. Oop, never mind. I could have gotten a disrupt assist, but he killed them too fast. But yeah, Hell Let Loose is a lot simpler, a lot simpler, a lot slower paced. There is a lot less going on at any given time, so it's definitely worth giving a shot, at least. I think it's fun. Major Arena had an update and a hotfix? Good. I can't imagine that game runs too perfectly. I'd be really surprised, actually. Turret disabled. Goodbye, turret, again. Get him, get him. Or not, that's fine too. Haha. I'm not salty. Get him. Fucking lock him, smack him, I don't care. Crash your helicopter into him? Not you. That wouldn't do anything. Or you could, actually. It would just kill you, but that's fine. Do you follow any of the hard drivers of Arma Reforger? The hard drivers? Like, are you talking about... Who are you talking about? What you talking about? What's everyone? I played Arma 2 and DayZ. I've all started driving hard on Reforger to create DayZ, Arma 2, and Reforger. I'm not really sure. I don't know. What are you talking about driving? What are you referring to with driving? Have we played the same Hell Let Loose? I'm always puckered and yelling, screaming for my life. Look, if you've played... Alright, look. Arma Reforger, Hell Let Loose might be a little bit faster to get into stuff, but the way that I play it disconnects me from the front line, so I guess my experience might be a little bit different than someone who would really like to play with a group of friendlies around WoW. But I'm usually the one taking the very long, distant side routes to different places so I can go and fuck with them in their spawn. So I guess there's that. I feel like there's a lot less going on in that sense. King J, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What's up, everyone? I played Arma. The people who run events and oh, like Lambo or Joshua Wheels. No, I don't really know any of the big people in Armory Forger. I have a couple friends that are like mods and stuff like that, but nothing too particularly serious. I don't have any names to drop or anything. I just like the game. I think it's fun. I played with Marines. Shit's hectic. Oh, Lord have mercy. Do they get really into games like that? You know, I never really considered that. Never really played with anyone that was from the military getting into stuff like that. I guess I can drop the events they create in Discord when they have them. Sure. I don't know. What events are you talking about? Are you talking about like large-scale Vietnam warfare type of thing? I know they hold different events like that, but I thought that was mostly just like a Drewski thing. I don't know. I only saw Drewski with the Vietnam stuff and Karma Cut. There are different types of events, I can imagine. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know when they're having some stuff. I usually stay on the WCS servers because they seem the most stable, as at least as far as I've tested different ones, but World War II sniper that plays Battlefield seems fun to play with. Are you talking about Grandpa? Grandpa Sniper, whatever? Whoever the hell? I've seen him quite a bit. I've never encountered him though. I've never seen him out in the wilds, which is kind of crazy. He must play at vastly different times. Yeah, that guy? Yeah. A lot of different... He's been on a few of their events. Grandpa Sniper? Yeah, him. Love him. Love to watch him. It's good to see people still playing games like that old. Like, I imagine he didn't have video games when he was growing up. He didn't have video games in World War II. So that's something that he would have had to learn eventually, which is something you don't really see elderly people doing very much. They don't really seem to learn things like that. They get overwhelmed with it, like technology and whatnot, which I understand. It can be a little bit shocking to get into something like that that you're completely unfamiliar with. But I give him props for having the mental capacity to pick up something so complex so late in life. I don't know how long he's playing it. Don't get me wrong. He might have started at like Sega and Atari bullshit, and I may just be a little bit late, but what's wrong with the game servers? I don't know. I'm not having any issues personally, but it might be my servers as well. Has a little bit more wiggle room. Collected a few military buddies from other countries throughout my service time, and milsims with Marines are an experience. Oh god, I think I'm a little bit scared of that, honestly. I'm gonna say like the wrong name of a gun and they are gonna give me a lecture. People already do that and they're not in the military. God forbid. I think I had called the arty in Hell Let Loose mortars and 3 people in chat corrected me. They're basically the same fucking thing. This rocket is hitting me in the top of the head. I don't give a fuck what it's called. It's a mortar artillery thing. Please do not correct me. I do not give a fuck. It is so stupid. I hate that shit. I could not give a fuck less learning that. I just came from like squad and like Arma, so there are mortars. Mortars exist. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Excuse me, that's not mortars, that's artillery strikes. Actually, delicious. Love that. I would love to date you, sir. I'm sure you get the most amount of pussy all in your high school. Jesus. Other people won't know. I'm too busy yelling move, girlfriend, or asking for 10 can openers when they spot a tank. Oh, that's hilarious. I need to get on with some of you guys. I just play so late when it comes to Armory Forger. It's definitely not a middle of the day game for me. Armory Forger is a nighttime play. People I know? Yeah. Definitely takes the realistic aspect out of it. It's cool how he can apply what he's learned in the military and apply it to game mechanics. Was he a sniper in the military as well? I'm assuming so. Yeah, fucking get him, Blankfoot! Woohoo! That's the only Rambo vehicle I like to see. Let's go! Oh, he's almost dead. No! Save him! Oh, Blakefoot. I don't even know where that fucking recoilless came from. Oh, the poor thing. I knew he was running off to his instant death. He was a recon sniper. Oh, that's really cool. That's really prestigious. My stepfather was a sniper in SWAT. Ooh, all right. Lord have mercy. I've been sweating my little toes off at this. No, we just lost. Jesus Christ. Blankfoot, if you wouldn't have gone in and died. I'm kidding. We did great, team. We tried our best. We got best squad. It was our team that was the issue. It was our team that was the problem. Full of a bunch of idiots. But not us. We're the smart ones. Alright, I ran a firearms store and then SWAT sniper own. Ooh, lost by one once? Yeah. Or won by one once? Yeah. I've had a lot of games like that. Like a surprising amount of very close games. Is that your last game? That will be indeed my last game. So I'm gonna triple kill with grenade. Was that why Lycan was like, oh my god, Grove, or something along those lines? Because that was funny. I kind of figured you had done something really impressive. But anyway, yeah, that is going to be my last game. If you are new here, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 5 Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching me be dog shit at video games. I always appreciate it so much. But stick around for the raid. We're going to go raid someone or another. I'm not sure who is streaming yet, but oh yeah, it's late. Thanks for the stream. Doom to God and UFOdo. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. I hope y'all have a lovely day and lovely Tuesday when we're not seeing each other. But follow the social medias. We got Instagram, Twitter, and etc., etc. YouTube for VODs. Go follow that so we can get monetization, maybe. Perhaps. Thanks for playing with us. Thank you for playing with me. Getting abandoned for the last 5 minutes of Monday. For the last 5 minutes of Monday. Maybe you should come over here. Oh, would you look at that? I spy with my little eye a hand cam that I'm about to raid. Alrighty, well, one of our favorite stream friends are on right now, so let's go say hi to Vi. Vi. I can't stop hearing that clip. Every time I say Vi's name, I hear that X-Defiant clip where she is throwing a grenade at me, and I'm like, Vi! I can't hear her name any other way now. Go there to have more Monday? Man. But you could come over here and, you know, have us. Have me. Have Mia. That would be cool, right? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. Go say hi to Vi, go give her some follows. You all already know Vi, she's lovely. Actually, we might have a couple new people that haven't really been in a Vi stream, so this might be our first time. Yep, get your tits up, bitches out, get your raid emotes, go and follow her, say hi. She's absolutely lovely, she really is. AFK to learn Assault Heli on Delta Force? Fair enough. Let's go. All right, tits up, bitches. Let's go say hi to Vi. Bye, guys.